I mean, a 10-year-old. How big did they tell you at the pet store? Okay, this guy is 10 years old. The keeper of this animal is one heck of a good sulcata keeper. It's our adoptions chair. So this thing's spoiled rotten, but it's not fat. He's 92 pounds, 10 years old. He is half grown. Half grown. He will be, in Kevin's care, he will easily be a 250-pound sulcata. And that's not unusual. So, age 20 or so, he'll be 200 plus pounds. Okay. Now, when this animal is in your yard, and you have like a thin wooden fence, and they can sort of see through, it's going to go through. They will keep pounding with this and this. They will go through. There was a house 4 doors down from me as a kid. They pee when you turn them. They had 3 or 4 sulcatas and some desert tortoises. They went on vacation. Yes, I'm a turtle guy. It's my turtle shorts. That tortoises got hungry. They ended up in my yard. I was 4 doors down. They went through everyone's fence, not finding what it liked. That was about a 80-pounder, smaller than this. Go ahead, put it away before you take someone out. But you got to feed them right. You got to give them the right diet of mixed greens, of kales, of melon, and so forth like that. We recommend, you don't have to join our club, but we recommend if you're a sulcata keeper, you come to a couple meetings and talk to the people who keep sulcatas for 40 years, all the medical tricks. They have one that has a cross jaw. I know one of our members who can help her with that in terms of feeding tricks. If you're getting pyramiding, we had a great lecturer from San Francisco Bay brand, the sales manager there. He's here today. You might need to stick his head around again. He's been doing a pyramid experiment, how the shell, the scoots are pyramiding up. They figured out why. Forget what's on the internet. San Francisco Bay brand figured it out. So, and they came in a lecture, and so all our animals that we keep as club members, pyramiding has stopped. And so that's a big thing, because some of these species, everyone thinks that they're supposed to peak up on each scoop. No, they're not. They're supposed to be smooth all the way. You know, so a little bump, but not huge pyramids in each scoop. We also do rescue. People buy a sulcata at the store, that big, and it's going to be 30 pounds in 5-6 years. They can't handle it. They turn it over to us, or they turn it to Humane Society. Humane Society calls us up. We have a list of people who want these animals. So we look at the person's house, see if they can handle it. How much does the person know? Do we need to educate them, or they experience sulcata people? Because the sulcatas just get bigger and bigger. And how do you find a home for a 200-pounder? There's a few people that will take it. So our members get to adopt animals for free. They also get to, you can adopt them, you can foster them, you can do all sorts of things. We get sulcatas, we get ritter sliders, we get painted turtles, we get box turtles, Russian tortoises, redfoot tortoises. Believe it or not, some redfoots came through, which is outrageous. Some green tortoises. And we just ask for a donation. That's it. If you can't do a donation, big deal. You're in the club, you're getting adoptions. We meet once a month in San Jose on the first Monday of the month at Union in Camden, right at 85, the Cambrian Park. We meet at the round table. We can't bring our animals in, but at break time, we all go out the parking lot. People's trucks open up, beds, all these tortoises come out. People drop off snapping turtles at that point, common snappers and alligator snappers. They're illegal in California, but they walk up to me or Kevin. It's anonymous. They hand me a box. I ask, should I open it or should I not open it here? Because right now I'm about to ship out 4 common snappers and 2 alligator snappers. The biggest common snapper is about 45 pounds. Next slide, it might be on there. Okay, so hurricane policy in Northern California has been in the past, when they confiscate one of these, they give the person a huge hefty fine, or they find it in a creek. In the past, they euthanize them, like that. That's a waste. These animals were here before us. If we don't screw it up, they'll be here after us. These are tough animals. So we find places back east and in the south, in the north Midwest, who want these animals. They pay for the shipping. They make a little donation to the club to support us keeping these things for so long before we ship them out. So right now I have 6 in my house. It's not making the rest of my family happy, but one gets out and is roaming around the yard. This one, here's a ruler. So the animal's 15 inches long, about 35 pounds, and it will bite a broomstick in half. You see on the TV show, I don't know if Nigel's done it. I've seen the different crocodile people grab the alligator, snap it from behind the head, and they want it. That's really cool. But if you pick up a common snapper, that way, pick it up behind the head on the shelf, you're going to lose your hand. It has a long neck. They can reach back and grab you. If you pick it up behind the front legs, it's going to get you on one hand and you're going to drop it. You have to pick it up by the tail and underneath the plastron. There's only a couple of us crazy enough to do it around here. Oh, you want to do it next time? Okay, cool. The one in the middle is an alligator snapper. You can tell because they have a lot more bumps on top of their shell. They also have a worm in their mouth. They sit in the water with the mouth open, wiggling their tongue. And the fish come up thinking it's a worm. Then the jaws of death come closing down. That one obviously is that one's actually grown since that picture. He's about 6 inches now. He's going out pretty soon too. You don't see a lot of those in the loose in the Bay Area, the alligator snappers, but you see a lot of the common snappers. A friend of mine is a biologist with the Water District pulled a 55-pounder out of the Guadalupe River in downtown San Jose. He was trapping salmon down there for a survey, and he saw a splash at the corner of his eye. Went over there, had a good idea what it was. The slide and all was a common snapper that slid into the water. He felt around his waders, found it, stood on it, yelled for a net, scooped it up as a big 55-pounder. And I think a museum in Arizona or New Mexico took it finally. Otherwise, they're going to have to euthanize it. So, if you see these things out fishing, contact us or contact the fishing game. Don't try to pick it up yourself. If you are in possession, because I know probably about 20 people in this building right now are in possession of these things illegally in California. When you get tired of it, email me, email Kevin from the California Trail and Quarters Club for the Silicon Valley. We'll meet you someplace where you drop it off, no questions asked. Okay? Since we're saving your butt, make a donation if you can. Okay? Someone turned one in and they made a donation of $200. That was perfect because then the state chapter needed a donation for their program. And we made that $200 donation right with the state chapter. But if you have them or you know people that have them and they want to get rid of them, or their parents are making them get rid of them, contact me. Three just kind of turned into me because of my turtle walk. I've been handing out business cards on the turtle walk. Someone called me up, they're about ready to drop them into the Campbell Bird ponds. There was 2 common snappers and 1 alligator snapper. So I'm happy that they didn't go to the water. Next picture. Okay. Here's another one of the mud turtles from Africa. Does any of you have questions about the animals you have or the animals you want to have? Because between me and Kevin, who's still very good, we can answer your problems. What do you have? On the loggerhead musk, or on the loggerhead musk turtle, it can overwinter. I would provide it with a pile